We're live, and that's how we
Hey,
start shows around here because Renee is extremely unprofessional. You're listening
outstanding.
to another episode of Perfectly Misfit starring Renee Encarnacion. That'd be me and my good buddy Dan Webb as he takes a shotgun from a very hipster looking device. We won't name it because they don't sponsor us, but hopefully one day they will. That'd be
They
really
don't
cool.
pay us, so fuck them,
That'd be a darn cool sponsor to get. A little
right?
koozie chugger thingy. How's your week been, brother?
It's been really good, dude. How are you?
Fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I had a bad couple weeks or two, and then apologies to any of our very loyal viewers, watchers, listeners. Actually, it's all viewers because I haven't put out the audio format yet. But I will get that done sooner than later, even though I say that every fucking week. I am sorry. Apologies for missing last week's episode. Um, there's just times, in life where I think it's better for me to not put out any content. We both struggle with mental issues, depression, PTSD, whatever, all that crazy shit. And honestly, I planned to put the episode off a day, but that day turned into a full week. And, we have family problems, family obligations and shit. So it just didn't work out. I made sure I did what I had to do to make sure we got you guys an episode today, though.
Yeah.
So again,
Yep.
apologies. I've already apologized via post on the group, but just wanted to put it out there. Sorry, y'all.
Dude, honestly, like, and then coming from me too, I understood and I always will. I mean, it's just the way it is. So we all have bad days. So, you
Yep,
know,
some are worse than the others, and I really appreciate. That's what I appreciate about you, bud.
hey, you're my brother for life. We're always
So,
connected.
anything interesting going on in the wonderful world of Michigan?
Uh, let's see. I am recording on my Three Seasons room because it is, I think, like 38 degrees finally. So
Which is like
it's like,
warm. That's like warm for you
yeah,
guys.
yeah. It's warm. It's nice. I'm out here just in a hoodie. I was going to be out here in a t-shirt, but I was like, oh, no, that's too Michigan. So,
Day
so I,
before, day before yesterday, we had I think almost 60 degrees. And then yesterday we got almost a foot of snow in the span of like 4 or 5 hours.
nice. We had that the week before. So Thursday when we recorded, or when we were going to record, we were in the middle of a snowstorm here. So we got about 5.5 inches up by my house.
Nice.
So
Like we all saw snow in the forecast yesterday, but nobody took it serious. And like this is the biggest snow we've had in Denver for this season, I think. Like
right, well,
that's
because you're in the mountains, so that shit gets diverted and stuff all the time, right?
well, I I'm at the base of the mountains. The mountains are
Okay.
about an hour and a half away to get to like start getting to the mountains. Uh,
Okay.
but I mean, I am my the low like Denver's lowest elevation, I think, is like still like 5,200 feet or some shit like that. So
Right.
yeah, we're definitely higher up, but Denver is definitely not the mountains. Denver is a metropolis. It is a city. It is like a tiny Manhattan. We've got skyscrapers and shit, but you could see the mountains from the heart of Denver, but it's still a solid hour and a half away. And then the ones
No.
behind them, then the really big ones behind the ones that you can see, those are like 4 hours and 5 hours. Colorado is kind of unbelievably huge.
Awesome.
I I
I've never
got
been.
I got to see the perspective of what a real mountain was compared to the skiing bullshit that I was raised on in New York.
Yeah.
We have hills.
Right.
I went to Vail 2 weeks ago. That's a fucking mountain. That's
I was
like,
going to say, I swear I saw you went skiing recently.
yeah, good. My good buddy, I'll give him a shout out from who owns the company, Smoke It Again. If you live in Colorado, anywhere relatively near Denver, it's a bong rental company. You pay a monthly fee, you get a fresh bong. Whenever it's dirty, you bring it in, you get another one. Um,
Nice.
But yeah, shout out to Jimmy, the owner. He hit me up and was like, Renee, President's Day. It looks like they're getting a little bit of snow. It's probably going to be slow at the shop. I'm thinking about shutting it down. You want to go skiing? And he had an extra pass, and I hadn't gone in 4 years, so I decided to try and tackle the biggest mountain in around here, basically.
Oh
And
yeah, and that what you're supposed to do?
yeah, no, no. I was sore for about 3 days, bro. Yeah,
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I heard when Lewis went skiing, like he was sore for like a week afterwards.
yeah. I might
So
be underselling, and it might have been more like a week, but but I think he was more sore because he probably fell a bunch. I was
yeah,
sore because I was going on 14-minute, 3.5 mile, 4 mile long runs. Like
yeah.
East Coast skiing is nothing compared to this. Like this place, you can take a lift, ski down a little bit, and then take another lift on the another side of the mountain to take you up to an even higher point than the first lift left you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then like you can like decide to come back down the side you went up on, or you can go back down on the back side, which is they call the back bowl, which is kind of like uncharted territory, a lot of trees, a lot of like real cool. But then and then there's another lift to take you back around. That shit was a
Okay.
fucking trip, bro.
It sounds like I would die on that one.
It was
I've been I've been
I
skiing like twice.
I don't work out. I stretched a little bit in preparation for that trip. Um and I could only do 3.5, 4 hours. Like,
Yeah.
but granted, my homeboy Jimmy, God bless him, he does work out. He takes fucking supplements. He takes kratom. The dude takes care of himself. He was just like, normally, when I used to ski back in my day, um,
Yeah.
it was like you get 5 runs, 6 runs in, you go to fucking lodge. You get a fucking get a little buzz going.
Couple
Get
beverages.
yeah, get the balls to go back up again. And, get a bowl of chili. No, dude, we went 3.5 hours non-stop. Just get down, get back on the lift, get back down again. Like just
That's
I mean,
crazy.
think about it. That's like literally like trying to jog 3.5 hours. I mean, thank
Yeah.
God the lift on the way up is, that's your respite. That's your time to fucking get your breath back. And on
Right.
another note, let's talk about how thin the fucking air is when you're at 13,000 feet, because that's
Right.
where Vail is at. I think it's like anywhere from 10 to 12 to 13.
Well,
Bro,
like
I was literally just.
yeah.
Sorry.
Joe, I know you're not a sports guy, but there's a dude back in the like couple years ago on this Pittsburgh Steelers that could not ever go to Denver and play because it's so high up. Because he had some, I don't know, maybe sickle cell, probably not, but we'll just say it. And couldn't breathe when he was there.
Yeah, my little brother came to visit like somewhere in the middle of the pandemic, and I think he caught altitude sickness because like
Okay.
he like landed. We went to the Airbnb. We were in the car, and he just got so nauseous. He fucking yacked in my car. Thanks, Lorenzo. Really appreciate that one, bro. Fucking tell him throw up out the window. He's telling me to pull over while I'm driving 55. I'm like, I'm in the middle lane, bro. Fucking
Yeah, but
puke.
going 55, you can puke and make it all out.
That's why I'm like, grow up, dude. Fucking stick your head out the window and puke like a gentleman.
Yeah,
Fucking, I didn't raise that boy right. I'll tell you what.
I know. We've done that plenty of times, just in general. Like,
Yeah, fucking amateur hour with that kid. He also burnt a hole in my chair that my car seat that week. Don't get me started.
yeah, he can't hold his own. He wasn't a professional alcoholic like we used to be.
Yeah, that kid's always been a fucking lightweight, and we wasn't even drunk yet. Fucking dork. I love him.
Outstanding.
Yeah, he lives out in Virginia now. No, Atlanta. Excuse me.
Okay,
So
close enough.
what else has been going on?
Dude, just working and hanging out with the boys. We
How's the
did
kid?
get a bunch
How's
of
the kids?
snow. They're great. They're doing great. We did get a bunch of snow, so took the kids out on the quad again, pulling them around. Me and my buddy David, we got um the tube that you use on the water when you pull behind a boat. Put the kids on that. Holy shit, bro! That goes so fucking fast.
They have a
Like,
blast.
oh yeah, I threw my both kids into a tree.
Nice,
Like,
nice.
not even like being nice about it. Like I was going fast as shit, but the tube is big enough that they didn't actually their body didn't connect with the tree itself. Maybe some branches, but the tube took most of it. Plus, they were wearing helmets and shit because I'm safe and overprotective. At sometimes I've been called. So
Yeah, that was uh first. This is the first year I've ever skied with a helmet. Just because like everybody I see who like does ski here has a helmet, and I'm just like, it's been a couple years since I've done it. So I think that was like another thing that made me miserable was like
the
it's hard
helmet,
it's hard to breathe. I have to wear this mask, you know. And then like the mask I got was like not like that little thin material, it was like neoprene. So it was like
yeah,
really hard to breathe through that shit. And then like the heat from the helmet, it's like all just like staying right here. I'm like,
yeah. So you're sweating your balls off.
yeah, at one point I'm like, bro, we need to go into the woods so I could be away from everybody. Nobody can yell at me, and I need to just take all of this off. And I
Yeah.
sat in the snow for like 8 minutes.
So you had to wear like a mask, like COVID mask, while you were
Well, I mean,
skiing.
it's a man. They don't care. It's a any kind of face covering really counts as a mask.
Okay.
But like normally, here, this is my everyday mask. Super
Yeah,
super
yeah. I
lightweight.
have that. I have one of those too.
But then the one that I use is that fucking neoprene material.
I don't know if y'all just saw that dump truck of an ass he's got.
Hey, I'm sorry, but that's the last time you've seen a nice ass on a dude.
Or
Yeah,
first, maybe.
but it's
I don't
got
know.
that like it's that super thick, like almost like body like a wetsuit material.
Okay.
So like, but I thought that would be the good one for skiing. Should make sure I stay extra warm. I did
Yeah.
not think about breathing.
Right.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's
but
in the
you didn't
lawn.
get frostbite.
No, hell no. I've been skiing since I'm I love this conversation. I just did a podcast yesterday called Are We Friends Now? I think it was. So I should probably give them a proper shout out since they had me on. But that came up in conversation like it's we're friends now. Uh the dude's like, so wait, you're a skier and you're from the Bronx? I'm like, and I'm Puerto Rican. He's like, how does that happen? I'm like, I don't know, dude. My mom got us into some real white people shit when I was young and just stuck with it. There's probably I really think I swear I would love to fucking find out if there's any other Puerto Rican from the Bronx who can say he's been skiing since he was like 5 years old.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is the right platform for it
Mm-mm.
because we don't have enough people to find out. But
Hey, I'm just, bro. I'm talking to myself and you at this fucking point. We don't give a shit.
well, yeah, I know, but it would be fun to find out how many Puerto Ricans from the Bronx know how to ski. Because the only two Puerto Ricans I know that can ski, and he only claims I don't no video, no proof, is Luis J.
Well,
Gomez.
he did post one video on his Instagram stories of him like actually moving,
Bless you,
actually
bless you.
moving. Thank you, like on skis. So
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
give
but that
him
was
that.
like the bunny hill. That's not skiing.
No,
That's like
fair enough.
cross country skiing. Like anybody can cross country ski.
I don't know if you saw any of my videos because you really check out my Instagram story. Not really, right?
No,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
where
look at I don't look at Instagram stories.
I can upload them. But I got great.
But go ahead. Sorry.
I've got old videos too. Like when I got back into skiing in my 20s, when I came back from Iraq, uh, I was fucking rocking it back then. It was like still because like it was 10 years ago. I was in a lot
Yeah.
better shape. And like, dude, I'm talking about like I'm hitting Black Diamond hills with using one pole and the other pole has a GoPro attached to it. And I'm just like showboating. I definitely do not have that anymore.
Yeah, no. I've been skiing twice in my life, and while I did enjoy it to a degree, I also couldn't keep my skis from doing this the whole time.
Hmm.
So I fell down the mountain more than I skied down the mountain.
Yeah, that's you got to have a really good instructor uh, to help you understand the real basics of skiing and like the fundamentals. It's like that's how I knew I was getting so exhausted. Up in Vale was like I started not being able to do just the basic things that I know you need to do to ski properly, and I was just
Right.
like, okay, we're going this way now. Okay, oh, now okay, now this way. It was fucking miserable after 3 hours though. I mean, like I haven't done fucking cardio in fucking forever. I'll go on a nice long walk every now and then. I'll jog once or twice a year, maybe, if I feel like I'm getting fat. But
Right.
the girls like a little
I
meat on the ass though, so I try not to, lose too much of the weight.
right. I saw you walking Porsche the other day. I was at last night. The video you posted.
Oh yeah, that was in the middle of the fucking snow. That was she didn't even make it out of the courtyard and she was already pissing. So like in
Yeah.
that video, she had just taken her poop and was like, "All right, can we go back?" Because it was fucking cold and like rain. I mean, snowing hard, dude. Like that shit dumped. I have not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like literally, it's up to my calves, almost my knees, and I was
Nice.
just like,
It was like that in a lot of places here, but probably because of snow drifts.
yeah. I saw higher and lower, but whatever.
But yeah, no, Portia's just like my pit bull Daisy. She does not like the cold. She goes out and does her business and gets her ass right back to the house. It's
I
fucking
also
hilarious.
But I think I might not have noticed. There might have been a layer of salt underneath the snow that I saw as well, and
Okay.
then it burns her paws.
Right. Oh yeah.
So that might have also just been like, "Hey, let's get the fuck out of here. My feet are on fire."
Yeah. I don't really have that problem because
Yeah, you live in the
I got-
fucking burbs. You live in the fucking country.
I do. I got
Oh,
snowmobile tracks all over my yard for my neighbor kids.
nice.
It's fucking hilarious. I love them too. They're such good kids,
Yeah.
but they're not even kids. They're full grown adults, but I've known them since they were kids. So
Are they
it's
just
way
out
different.
there, mobbing on the fucking four wheelers, just having fun?
Bro, it is so, yeah, they are. It's great. It's fun. We all do it, out here.
Dude,
So
if I was there, I'd be 6 pack, fucking having the bonfire ripping. Fucking, I've never been on a four wheeler, so you'd have to fucking show me how that is.
it's easy as shit. Yeah, no, I'd be whipping you around on that fucking tube.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't,
Couple beers in,
bruh.
but
Couple beers in, I'm gonna let you. I'll watch the fucking. I'll attach a GoPro to one of your kids' fucking foreheads.
there you go. We could do that totally. Actually, we should do that.
Probably be some pretty good videos. Just them
So,
tumbling into the woods and be like, "I'm okay," because that's not what happens when we tumble into the woods, bro.
no, no,
No,
no. I think we
okay.
gotta call the helicopter.
Medic,
Arrowhead.
medic, send in the 9 line.
So I saw you on TikTok.
What?
Yeah. You made like one video of you smoking a joint in the dark, which is hilarious. Uh, because I know you, and then I also know all of Christina's videos. And I
Yeah.
would almost expect that to be on there with the same shit. Like,
No way. I'm not that fucking. I am not talked. I would have had like some like if I had some like sexy music playing
yeah,
playing in the background, then like I'm trying to be like all like sexy with it. I was just fucking playing around with the app. I completely forgot about that shit. I was like, you did? Oh yeah. Fuck. I should probably do some Letterkenny talks. I'd probably get pretty
yeah,
popular or dressed up as Joint Boy.
yeah. I've been fucking around on TikTok, um, and I don't have followers or anything like that because I'm not cool. But
I have that one video. I have some followers. Like not a
yeah, I
lot.
follow you.
Uh I don't have a lot, but I have a whole 21 followers.
Yeah, and
That,
I'm one
wait,
of
wait,
them.
wait a minute. That smoking video has 650 views, dude.
Nice.
TikTok is so TikTok.
It it is fucking hilarious. But
Oh, I did put music. Oh, crap. The other one has music. And the other one with the weekend on it only has
uh,
195. But the
that's
one
because you
that's
played the weekend.
but he's like super popular and like he's like so cool and all the kids like him and like whatnot and like oh my god, so like I don't know why you gotta be like that about the weekend. You're just
Oh,
jealous. Don't be a fucking hater.
well, if Louis J. Gomez has no idea who he is, and they're talking about it on Legion of Skanks podcast during the Super Bowl thing, and
Yeah.
they're all like, he's like really popular. Oh, it's new. And they're like, no, he's been around for a minute.
Yeah. I like I I had the same reaction that someone else on that episode had where I was like, oh yeah, he does this song. Oh yeah, he does that song. He didn't even do
Um,
like the two that I know him from. I
dude, I don't think I couldn't tell you one song he does.
gotta tell you
So,
that the one that Blinding Light song, I it sounds like it could have been on the Vice City soundtrack.
okay.
So I mean that's one of those songs of his that I like and no, I don't even remember the other one. But on that note, my good friend Ralphie here, we could talk about this. Oh, that's actually really smart, Renee. Damn, you're a good fucking podcaster. I know, Renee, you don't got to tell me that. But what we're going to do here is check out this article on comicbook.com, something I'm extremely excited about. And I feel like we have that world of parallel thinking in comedy where often enough someone will tell a joke that sounds like something you told. But I have been saying for fucking decades, Grand Theft Auto PS2, aka Vice City, needs to be fucking remastered already.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like that might be fucking happening. I feel like to like remaster like a fucking basic game like that
Yeah.
shouldn't fucking be that fucking difficult.
Well, didn't they do that with San Andreas for PS4?
I'm just saying, it doesn't sound like that's too difficult to fucking do, man.
Well, or I should say Xbox, whatever they are on, because who cares about
Every
Xbox?
every single one of my gaming friends hates me for the fact that I say San Andreas was bullshit and I never fucking played it.
San Andreas came out when I was in Iraq. I had never played a Grand Theft Auto game, and I shit you not, my mom, super conservative Christian. Any of you that know me that I grew up with that watch this know my mom. She is like super conservative Christian. She fucking bought me that game and sent it to me to Iraq to play it. And in the letter, she said, I don't know what this is, but the person at the store said it was the most popular game out right now. And it was like that total
No,
like
I didn't know you
The
wanted me to kill
Simpsons.
Whoas. Good, thanks,
Yeah.
Mom.
But it was like totally like the Simpsons episode when Marge goes to buy Bart, like that Christmas episode when he was like shoplifting and shit.
Super violent video game. I forgot what it was called.
I don't know, but then she ended up buying him a golf game.
I think she ended up buying him an Arnold Palmer game too. I'm almost
Yeah, that's
positive.
what it is.
You can't
Yeah,
now.
because
I'm having flashbacks.
they said that it was super popular, but instead my mom got me the Grand Theft Auto that at the time I could give a fuck less about. I don't think I played it. I think I gave it away to somebody else.
Yeah, man. I don't know what it was. Like I love every single other Grand Theft. You know, San Andreas. I mean, Vice City, number 3, number 4, number 5. I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
those were the shit. San Andreas, I think I might have been deployed as well when it came out, but like I remember just coming home and playing it at a homie's house and just being like, eh, whatever. And they're like, no, but you could fly in this one. Like,
I could do
cool.
that in Acrobats
Like
or
you can
whatever the fuck it was.
like you get to ride a bicycle and like you build up your stats. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, that was in Matt Hoffman's BMX.
Yeah.
Whatever, the Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
Whatever.
right? Like it's supposed to be about fucking popping caps and stealing dope cars and fagios and like
Running away from the
yeah,
police.
doing drive-bys and
Whatever.
fagios and fucking finding the trick spot up on a rooftop to keep blowing up fucking cops till you get the 6 star and the FBI comes and you're launching rockets at helicopters and shit. Like,
National Guard shows up and you're really fucked.
yeah, and like then my friends are like, dude, you get to like date a girl in this one, and like if she calls you, you might get to fuck her. I'm like this
You could do
not
that in real life.
that's not Grand Theft Auto, bro. Like
Uh,
no, that's the dog was annoying. No, like that shit, the whole thing was fucking annoying.
I
Yeah.
have never played another Grand Theft Auto, so I couldn't tell you. But you know what game I did play the shit out of? Fucking Saints Row, which is
So,
just as bad. It's like the knockoff
but it's
of fucking
yeah, but that
Grand
one,
Theft Auto.
that's a fucking fun ass game, man. Like
You
he's
could beat people to death with a big ass purple dildo.
yeah.
That show was hilarious.
That game and Crackdown, those are two of my favorite, just like fun, just like all around, always gonna be fun time games.
Yeah, that's like God of War. God of War is you don't have PlayStation, so you don't know.
Yeah, smart up floor.
But God of War is fucking awesome. It's a great, just
Honestly, that's a game
hack
that
and
I'm.
slash.
It's a game I'm sad I've never actually got to play at a homie's house who has a PlayStation. I should probably like try and find somebody who's got a PlayStation just so I can play that once or twice.
I played all of them. I even bought a PSP to play the PSP God of War game. Like
Wow.
I was such a God of War game nerd, it was retarded.
Listen,
And
I was such a fucking Grand Theft Auto nerd. I bought a PSP for Grand Theft Auto Stories on PSP. That was the
I
shit.
yeah, and I did fuck, what's the Nathan Drake shit called? Uh some asshole on Facebook's gonna know, but Nathan Drake, they're making a movie with Tom Holland. Uh Uncharted, holy shit.
Ah, there you go.
I played those from day one. So like Uncharted's my favorite gaming
I
series
think
ever.
I think I was Uncharted. Was that one of the last ones where it was like there was like a cult and shit like that? No, I think I'm thinking of another
That's Far
game.
Cry.
Yeah, Far Cry.
Yeah.
That game's fucking bananas as well.
Yeah, that game's super fun though.
Fuck yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is, kid.
And
So
then that cult was like a Westboro Baptist Church kind of.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, favorite podcast this week?
Um, shit.
It was a slow week for me. I feel like it wasn't.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I would have to say Legion of Skanks, only because I laughed at it. But and then Real Ass Podcast wasn't good. I didn't feel like it was that great this week.
I
Uh,
kind of I totally agree with you.
and then, I mean, it's not a laughing podcast, but Dave Smith's podcast, Part
Without
of
a
the
country,
Problem,
oh, part of the problem.
Part of the Problem. Uh, I thought that was really good this week, but I don't know. As far as like a podcast I like, and I generally want to laugh at a podcast, I have to go with Legion of Skanks because that's the only one I really laughed at.
I am going to throw a curveball this week because I talked so much shit about this fucking show for the first like episode or two, but we're sticking in the Gas Digital Network, and Disgusting Hulk got me this week. Disgusting
Okay.
Hulk with Jessica Kirshen. Had Derek Gaines and Louis J. Gomez though. I think that was
Okay.
a big part of why. I fucking love. I love people trying to keep a straight face while Jessica is just doing these insane fucking characters. Have you watched any of it?
No, I haven't.
Ah, God. Like she does these. I can't even begin to describe them, but they're very crazy. They're very kooky, and like she has some segments where it's just her by herself, and then she'll have some segments where she's doing these characters to with famous comedians, and yeah, like she hired or her. There's one episode. There's one segment called Mandy's House,
Okay.
and she plays like this like super neurotic white girl, just like this, like this, but it's like super high pitched voice and like everything like. But oh my god, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, and like it's like she's like basically the daughter of a rich dad who's like basically paying for all her studio time to have this podcast, and she hired
Okay.
like he hires like professionals to like come and teach her how to podcast better, and like Dan Soder trying like because how like low energy Dan Soder is, and then
Yeah, I love Dan Soder.
she's like such a fucking lunatic. It was so I'm telling you, dude, like the first episode will drive you insane, but you gotta like just give it a shot. I wish I had known it was gonna be a character driven show from the
Right.
start. I probably would have like been a little more open. And yeah, that was my fucking favorite episode of the week. Your boy had his second patty melt, by the way.
Did you? Outstanding.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking Kent
I
had
uh,
him, made him yesterday.
I had a chicken bacon club like last week,
Nice.
so I love those things.
I am not a lettuce person, but on occasion, your boy will order a chicken bacon club. It's been a while too. You just reminded me, man. Nice little, especially if it's a place that does the grilled chicken right. Yeah, kid.
Oh yeah, yep. Harvard Tavern. Shout out.
Oh, and then
It's
actually, I got to try ribs from a joint that like normally is sold out of the ribs. Like
okay.
my bartender friends, they had went there that day and they had leftovers, and um, the wife asked the husband if he wanted one of the three ribs, and he said no, so she gave it to me. Place is called Mac Nation. They're known for their mac and cheese, but like and their
Okay.
ribs, but like the ribs are almost always sold out. So I gotta say, man, pretty fucking amazing ribs, bro. Straight up fall off the bone, even after being microwaved. I mean, she only microwaved them like 45 seconds or some shit, 30 seconds. Like just so they were
Right.
warmer, not like cold.
Right. Right.
Ooh, daddy.
Oh man, ribs are the shit. Like if you can cook a good rib, you
I
know.
happen to be pretty fucking good at making ribs. Haven't done them in a while. And I'll actually should probably make my own instead of going up to Mac Nation. It's like a 30-minute drive, and if I get up there and there's no fucking ribs, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Right? Yeah, no, that wouldn't be fun.
But I would be that lunatic if I am going. I'll be like one of those people to get there fucking first thing in the morning. I'll be the first
Yeah.
person to open that door.
Yeah, I
We have
have some breakfast ribs.
there's a I mean, hey man, fucking people, Asians eat fucking noodles and rice and fried rice for breakfast, so whatever.
Fuck it.
Don't nobody say you can't have steak and ribs for breakfast. Fuck that shit.
I mean, steak and eggs is the best breakfast
It
available.
really is. Get some nice crispy hash browns on the fucking side. Why are we being so fat right now? And I'm
I
about to
don't
tell
know.
a story about how there's a chicken finger place that's like kind of famous around here. It's called Raising Canes. Do you have them in
Okay.
Michigan?
Mm-mm.
Or maybe a Zaxby's? I hear they're both very similar. Um,
Yeah, I don't know.
but so like I discovered Raising Canes when I lived in Aurora, which is about 20 minutes south of here. Um, and it was like a place that was like 7 minutes, 6 minutes down the road from my old apartment. Uh, and like that was another place that when I went in there or went to hit the drive through, came home, ate it, and I like immediately almost kicked in my roommate's door, and I was like, "Why the fuck did you never tell me how delicious Canes is?" He goes, "You never had Canes before?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, bro." He's like, "You ever had Zaxby's?" I was like, "No," but the point of the story, that was like 20. That restaurant's like 20 fucking minutes away, and
Oh,
then
nice.
no, that's like, all right. Let's just put it like this: I'm not driving 40 minutes to go get chicken fingers. It's 20 minutes there, and there's no sit down, and be 20 minutes back. I'm a fatty, but I'm not that big of a fatty. Remember, I live in New York City. I'm all about convenience.
Right, right.
And then about a month and a half ago, I'm driving down South Colorado Boulevard, which is about 4 or 5 minutes away from here.
Okay.
And what do I see? A grand
Well,
opening for Raising Canes.
nice. Do you guys have Chick-fil-A?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, there's a
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A across from my favorite dispensary. Shout out the health center. Love y'all. But yeah, that place is dangerous. I don't do Chick-fil-A though. I really don't. I'm like, it's like whatever to me. Um, and especially now that I've got Raising Canes, like, bro, I'm telling you, that's all they do is chicken fingers. There's nothing else
Yeah.
on. You can get coleslaw, you can get Texas toast, you get lemonade and sweet tea and soda, French fries. That's it though. It's about their chicken fingers and their special sauce. And
Okay.
guess who was there on opening day? Like it was like when I saw it the first time, they weren't opening, but like they had signs up saying the date that they were opening. Your
Oh,
boy,
so you made sure you're there?
I was the first one.
Outstanding, you fatty.
It was 10:30. 10:30 in the morning. I'm online to get fucking chicken fingies. Let's go.
Bro, I do the same shit, but
I was
for
pissed I didn't get a t-shirt or nothing.
Bojangles.
I'm like, you didn't give me no fucking t-shirt or fucking something, like, come on, man. Give me some free tendies. Fucking pieces of
Right?
shit, cheap bastards.
I'm pretty sure, like, if you're like the first 100 customers at Chick-fil-A when they open, they give you free shit. Because I
Yeah.
know when they opened them in Michigan, and there were like people freaking the fuck out over it. So,
You have a Bojangles?
no, but do you? I was going to ask you.
No. No. I
Oh,
only ever seen
man.
them in Virginia.
Virginia, all in the South, Louisiana. That was like, that was the best chicken joint, like
Yeah, we had
down there.
a lot of churches here.
Yeah.
The
Church
church.
is good.
Yeah, I've never even had it actually.
Church is like, I mean, realistically, if you want to talk about like chicken companies, like KFC's, unless they become a sponsor ever, which they won't because we're not cool, but
Nope.
KFC's the worst by far. So,
Yeah, I guess if anything, Popeyes. That's my shit.
yeah, the Popeyes local here in Greenville, Popeyes in Greenville, if you ever see this, all your shit sucks.
Damn.
It is disgusting.
Get your shit together, Popeyes.
Ah,
You
fuck
got
you,
one.
Popeyes in Greenville, Michigan.
You have
How
one
about
job,
that?
Popeyes, and it's chicken. And Dan says you done fucked it up, bros.
I've never had medium rare chicken before.
Oh,
I've had it there.
sorry, you don't like your chicken a little bloody, just a little hot pink
Yeah,
center.
yeah. And you could see the veins. No,
No.
Popeyes. The only Popeyes I ever had that was actually good was literally in Louisiana.
Yeah, I
If
was
it
gonna
wasn't
say
there, they're gross.
probably not enough black people in Greenville for them to get their chicken right, but
I don't know. There's some. I don't,
yeah, but
I mean,
I feel like compared to Louisiana, uh,
right.
well, and they also wait, no, I think I think it's Popeyes is supposed to be from. I think it's from Louisiana.
It is. That's why I
So
said that
I was just say they
that's the
better
only
fucking
places
get it
I ate
right
that wasn't
there.
good.
They better get it right.
And then, you know, what really sucks right now about living in Michigan and not down south anymore? It's fucking crawfish season.
Oh, never had
And
them.
yes,
I wish. We should
oh, dude,
arrange a trip.
we need to go to Baton Rouge. First of all, we need to go to a place called Chimes. Um,
I would do a Baton Rouge, New Orleans trip.
yeah, Baton Rouge is the shit for food. New Orleans was good-ish. Don't get me wrong, they have good
I mean,
oyster places, but
I don't only want to. I already know it's like a fucking tourist trap. I'd only want to go for a day or two tops anyway.
yeah, yeah, no, I'd rather hang out in Baton Rouge. It's so much more fun.
Damn,
So, but
out the
yeah,
Ovone.
yeah, but we need to make friends with some swamp people down there.
Hey,
Well, you know, and go
there, boy, you
dirty
want to see a gator? I'll show you a gator. Come here now. I bet you ain't never seen a gator like this now.
because they have the most fucked up ways you've ever seen on cooking crawfish. Like
I
I've
get
seen, like,
some frog legs. I'm down to try some
yeah,
frog legs,
dude,
bro.
frog legs, legit, are so good. I don't care what anybody says; they are delicious.
I've bitched out every time I go to Virginia. Shout out to my best friend Carlos. We one of our favorite places to go. It's kind of like just become a tradition, even though it's a shithole. Is a bar called AJ Gators, and
Hmm.
you gonna smoke an entire pack during this episode. Jesus, bro,
Probably.
that's
It's
hell.
cold. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm cold as fuck right now. It dropped like 20 degrees since we
Since we
started.
started,
And it's like literally, I'm like, I'll be fine outside. It got dark, and holy shit, dude. It's probably it's probably like 16 degrees or less. And I'm like,
oh shit! It was you said it
oh
was
man,
38.
I know. And I'm like, God, I keep like looking at the clock on my phone, and I'm like, fuck, man, it's not like an hour yet. Like this is retarded. Oh, this is horrible. Freezing.
Let it be known,
But
ladies and gentlemen, that after every episode, Dan specifically goes out of his way to mention how quickly the time blows by. And this is the first time where he's like, "Is it an hour yet? My fucking ribs hurt."
yeah, no, it's my fingers and my ears. I could put the hood up, but then I'm like,
It's all
oh, I'm
right,
like,
bro.
yeah.
We've covered most of our topics. Last question. Anything you're looking forward to coming up?
All right. So, did you see the trailer for that new fucking Mortal Kombat movie?
Yes. Well, but where the hell was Chung Li?
For real though, for that Street Fighter, but it's okay.
did you
Um,
did you not see the article?
no.
Someone actually released an article trying to fucking protest the fucking trailer with that exact fucking line. Like, oh, the Mortal Kombat trailer looked amazing, but where's the absence of Chung Li? Come on, we don't think Chung Li would be able to hang out with fucking Sonya and the boys and like,
Like Sonya Katana was shown in it. What's the other bitch's name that was in it? That's whatever. Anyway,
no,
uh,
it was just an obvious like out of fucking touch millennial little piece of shit trying to find something to be fucking pissed off about, and they got dragged through the fucking dirt for that dumbass fucking move.
so I'm so excited about that Mortal Kombat movie that I did literally go back and watch that 1995 fucking horrible, horrible, so bad, but greatest fucking movie in the all time
Was
Mortal
was
Kombat.
uh was Jean Claude in it?
No, you're thinking of Street Fighter. But the guy, think he played Bruce Lee in the Enter the Dragon movie.
Okay, yeah. That was yeah.
And then he was in the first live action fucking
That's the
Jungle
one where
Book
they had a
movie.
white Raiden, right?
Yes, yes. And it was the guy that played Punisher in the first Punisher movie, which is fucking hilarious. And I'm like,
that's just so disrespectful. So
right?
disrespectful. Like one of
Hold on,
the
I gotta
most
correct
Asian.
myself.
Good.
I gotta correct myself. It's not
No, he's
that
not the
same
first
guy.
Punisher.
No, it's the guy from the Highlander movies, the later on Highlander movies. So, I can't remember his name. I don't even care because it's fucking Highlander. No one remembers that but me. There could be only one Highlander.
That can be only one. Yeah, it's
that guy.
Bro, just Nate, I'll give you permission. Just turn off this fucking show because we're about to wrap up and go watch. Do yourself the favor. Go watch the trailer right now. That show's fucking. That trailer is amazing. I
Mortal
hyped
Kombat.
for that too. Yeah, I'm talking to Nate in the chat who said he hasn't seen the trailer yet, and he's like one of the biggest nerds I know.
Bro, go watch that. The new trailer for the Loki show on Disney Plus came out. It's fucking awesome. It's only like 2 minutes. Check that out. It's pretty fucking awesome.
Wonder if are we allowed to play trailers? We're gonna wrap up.
No. We would get taken down.
Let's not even bother. Fucking, we can wrap up here. Dan, I love you. Go inside. Go cuddle your boys and fucking get warm.
I will. You can. I'm not even smoking right now. It looks like I am, but
yeah, that's funny.
Retarded.
And 45 minutes ago when we started, it wasn't that cold, nearly enough.
No, and now I'm freezing. I think my Audi turned into an innie.
I can literally hear your nasal passage starting to fill up with fucking mucus. Get off of here.
I know. All right.
He said the Loki. He did see the Loki trailer. All right, Nate.
Yeah,
Nate,
awesome.
Love you. Thanks for fucking tuning in. Thanks for the thumbs up, brother. Thank you for being patient with us while we're still getting into our groove of this fucking show. Fucking love all of you guys who watch. Let's do our quick shout outs. Shout outs to Joey James Hernandez, tpublic.com/user/ Joey James Artworks with an X. Today's shirt of his I'm wearing is the Che Guevara Jason crossover where it says Che. One of my favorite fucking shirts he's come out with in a long time. Gotta love him. Shout out to the We're Friends Now podcast. I believe my episode of that will be coming out in the next couple days. Shout out to the host. I want to make sure I say his name right. And I'm a horrible person because I don't have it already. All right. Anyway, shout out to slossenhemp.us. Veteran-owned, family-run CBD company, some of the finest, cleanest CBD products out there in the world. I put my stamp of approval on that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Dan, shout out your peoples.
All right. Again, at some point we'll have the intro and maybe outro music prepped. But shout out to.
But that'll only be on the audio formats when I finally figure out how to get that done. I've actually hey, give me 1 point of credit. I did download the editing software, so as I learn how to use it, things will start to come out. And I just have to see if I can find a little free video editing software as well, so I can release some better video YouTube versions and help Corey. Shout out Corey Castle. Edit some of his videos as well.
All right. But yeah, Actual Villains, my buddy Andrew Underneath, his band, local Michigan boy, for all of us out here in West Michigan. Check his shit out, Actual Villains on YouTube. My buddy Matt Maldonado, who did our logo, um, he is a obviously graphic designer. He's an artist. He does comic books. He's a tattoo artist. He's got some really cool stuff that this asshole can't even talk to me about. And we've been friends for like, I don't know, 18 years.
Dan, I've seen Dan's tattoos. This guy's artwork is amazing.
Uh, he's doing some shit that he had to sign a non-disclosure agreement about, which is like, what the fuck? So I know it's big. He won't give me any hints. He already told me I was going to really like it, but DarthMaldo.com, check that out. Darth Maldo on Instagram, Twitter. I think you could find him on Facebook, even with that at Darth Maldo. But hit him up, check him out. He's a tattoo artist in Holland, Michigan, at Pure Addictions. Pure Addictions is located right off Chicago Drive. Hit them up; they're great. All of them are great. Um, and I think that's it. You already shouted out Corey, our boy, Corey Castle. He gave us a little shout out on the socials. So I think we're gonna keep shouting him out because whatever. So we support. So
I brought up Corey and our podcast on We're Friends Now, and I gave him a really, really heartfelt shout out. I'm listening more and more to his show, and the way he formats, his path through the show, I really fucking dig it more and more. So yeah,
yeah, he's great. And
forever shout out to Corey Castle.
yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I hope you have a great night and a great week, buddy, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, love you, Dan. See you next week.
I
Love
love
you
you,
guys.
man.
Thanks for tuning in.